for an over-exhibition today, but the utter shock of Ann Widdecombe's death this week, I thought I wanted to ask you about as well. Would you have any response to what we've seen this week and that incident as well?
Yeah, I'm very, very sorry and shocked about the murder of what seems to be the murder of Anne, who was a dear colleague, and I knew her for many, many years. And she was a totally redoubtable person. She was an extraordinary politician, and a very, very hard act to follow, by the way. Audiences, she left audiences in absolute sort of, wrung out with emotion after she'd addressed. She was very, very brilliant, and she will be much, much missed. Really much missed. What happened to her was, what seems to have happened, was utterly appalling and unforgivable. I think, look, on the sort of the politics of what kind of an attack it was, I just think we've got to let the police get on and do their job now.
Yeah, and the discourse that has followed around the safety of politicians.
Yeah, I think. Look, I heard what the Home Secretary had to say. That sounded sensible to me. I think but I think the key thing is to let the police. They've got someone. They've got a suspect. Let the process continue. That's what we do in this country.
One last question, just along the lines, obviously you've been in politics for such a long period of time, and you've got Andy Burnham who's obviously looking to start his tenure, or potentially starting his tenure one day.
Well,
would you have any words of advice for Andy Burnham, or just your thoughts on that whole process that's going on at the moment?
I think, I think it's all a bit of a mystery at the moment. It's a bit of a pig in a poke. You know, what's it going to be? He's the man-scarred Mancunian, mystery. We don't know what exactly he's going to pull out of that. I do worry about a lot of the things I'm hearing, right? I do worry about some of the economic chatter I'm hearing. I think that the idea that Britain can be mulcted for more tax is really going it. You know, loads and loads of people have already left this country. Loads of wealth. I just think you need to be very careful. And I think he's got to get his skates on, is my advice. He's got to get his skates on. He hasn't got much time. And if he anyway, that's what Sorry. Just such a bastard. And the problem is people have never properly understood what happened, and then they forgot about it. So people don't understand.
You should come here and see all these
because
pictures.
You're in charge of a country, like Israel, right? You're running Israel. What did you say? How are you? Congratulations on your major thing. Really, I just find that the lack of understanding.
I feel tempted to start this speech by saying, as I was saying 10 years ago in this place, but it feels fitting to be here tonight, and particularly to be with my right honourable friend, the Prime Minister, because I remember very clearly at the conclusion of the second Hillsborough inquest, how he worked with me as part of the Shadow Health team back then to draft the original bill that was presented to Parliament and tonight is before this House. It does feel tonight like life is coming full circle, and as we pass this momentous piece of legislation, a piece of legislation that will change the way this country thinks and works about justice, it truly is a rewiring of the state and a passing of power from the authorities to the hands of ordinary people. Yeah. And it is happening because of the Prime Minister's commitment to a country based on justice and fairness, and we thank him for that. Yeah. He has honoured his commitment to the Hillsborough families, and what this House will do in passing this bill tonight is rebalancing the scales of justice so that we have justice for ordinary people going forward, and that, Madam Deputy Speaker, is some legacy indeed. Yeah. We have all recognised that we simply would not be here tonight were it not for the dignity and the determination of the Hillsborough families who are with us in this chamber this evening. They, supported by the wider group of campaigns as part of Hillsborough Law Now, I do want to recognise their lawyers, Pete Weatherby, KC, and Elkin Abrahamson, KC, who are with us this evening to Inquest, Deborah Coles, who's with us as well, and all of the people who supported the campaign. This is the reason why we are here. But might I say also, we are here because of the City of Liverpool, represented so well by my honourable friend, the member for West Derby, who has been the parliamentary lead on this bill and has been entirely true to the people of his city, as has my friend Steve Rotherham, a former member of this House, Mayor of the Liverpool City region, who also carried forward this campaign to this point. I cannot describe my pride, Madam Deputy Speaker, in being in this House tonight to see this bill plant the values of the city of my birth at the heart of this country. And that is something of huge and profound significance that has been brought about by the Hillsborough families, and we recognise the significance of that tonight.